Hey, all right, here we are playing Minecraft, a little bit of Minecraft therapy, and we've been on the hunt for the lava. We're over hanging out at our new area across the ocean where we're working on building a great big bridge so that we can get some more spruce trees, al naturel. Um, uh, because al naturel is the best way to get something. And so we're gonna make a bridge, but I was also thinking we should probably throw up a nether portal, and then also have a nether way to get over to where we're at, because it's a long distance. Um, Still gonna make the bridge, but I probably will use the nether tunnel, for quick access to teleport the or transport the wood back and forth. Even though we made a little road and we're making a bridge, still gonna go ahead and try to make it so that there's other ways to distract ourselves from our primary mission, which is to make the surf shop. We're working on the signage and everything else like that, but we're not making too much progress, by no means. Just been doing a lot of mining, collecting things in this area, still trying to figure out what we're going to do for our block palette, for how we're going to make the bridge, what kind of design. Most of our bridges have been diagonal bridges up until this point, and this is going to be a long straight bridge. So that should be fairly easy, but that gives us some liberty to do some things, and I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right, so got this area lit up. We don't have no creepers sneaking up on us, and we enjoyed ourselves some Arseface. Listened to and watched the most recent therapy session. It was great. 100% would watch again. I did. I watched it more than once, no lie. And yeah, enjoyed it. Arseface was talking about it was doing some tunneling, and was talking about how like when you're trying to make a straight line somewhere and you come across like obstructions, and how that pertains to life, and how just like obstacles and stuff. I could totally relate. Absolutely. The distractions that come with everything is honestly overwhelming at times, and I find myself getting distracted all the time when I'm playing, doing my little therapy sessions here. But I believe it's part of the process for me, at least in some point, or in some way. That's I think it's working out for me, and as we progress through this obsidian, well, I mean, we don't need a whole bunch, but it'd be nice to have some spare. We probably have a bunch stashed somewhere, but it's good to get down to your roots and you know gather the materials that you need. And some of the other things that I've been working on lately is just dealing with mistakes. Those, like our space was saying, those waves that come at you. They're not great. They're not enjoyable. But they're definitely part of it, part of that adventure. And some of those waves, oh man, they've been getting me. Um, uh, and it's like letting them. I'm letting them do their thing, making me seasick. I'm really feeling the effects of letting the little itty bitty things that mean next to nothing to some people turn into full blown just me fighting against the world for no reason. And then, it's unfair to myself to let myself into that situation where I put myself, like, I emotionally get attracted to a problem or an issue, and I'm trying to solve it. And sometimes it's it's the best thing to do is just to ask for help from somebody, talk to somebody, give it some time. Like, you know what? Take a step away from whatever it is, and let somebody else be like, "Hey, I actually know how to solve this problem, and I'll do whatever I can to try to find a solution to something, even if it's not the right solution. And it's just my solution, I guess. And I create, you know, more than what it needs to be to fix some things. And it's not fair to everyone else. Like I mean, everybody's different. Everyone has their own process, but it's still not fair. I mean, life's not fair anyway, but it's kind of what we're going for. Is we're trying to do good, be good, and part of being good is respecting the adventure, and the adventure is not just held by me, but it's held by all the people that are around me. So, not that I shouldn't just let things not get done, but make sure to communicate better. And some of the things that I haven't done here in our Minecraft world is kind of like the main subject matter, is our main adventure. What would our therapy sessions be without working on the surf shop? The most simplest thing. And despite getting to new places and getting new interesting things, experiencing new parts of the game, we still find ways to just focus in on the little things, going mining, building little stuff. That's that's getting lost and just having a good time. And I wholeheartedly respect the people that actually put up with me. Find that I put myself down and try to exclude myself as much as I can, because I find that, I mean, if I'm constantly looking for distractions, I'm just not wanting to be in my own thoughts. Like, why would anybody else want to be around those things as well? So, getting to that point where we just accept that life is life, and we just experience it at our own pace, and try not to be too critical of others around us. Because, I mean, are they being critical of me? Not anywhere near as much as I'm reporting my own issues. So, I just trying to give myself a friendly reminder to just let things, let the water, you know, shed off the great big duck's back, you know. I think we made pretty good progress down here. We almost got this whole lava section mined out, which is decent. Heck, it might be great to use some obsidian in our bridge. I like to think of some of the blocks as like keystone blocks, where they become part of the pattern, but very irregular, or very few. I was thinking of like a very dark palette. One of the things I found when I was caving was I came across a bunch of the dark skulk, and I had myself a silk touch hoe, and I grabbed like everything I possibly could from all the rooms that were all the cave areas that I found in this area. Didn't find any deep dark proper. The underground city place. I didn't find any of that still, but I did mine out as much as I could, and I got all that stashed up on the surface. And I'm thinking a dark palette on the bridge would be cool. So maybe utilizing some of that along the way. And this is dark as well. I mean, the most serendipity thing, I guess, would be is if we made this nether portal and it was right next to a bastion. Now, bastion's got all that really cool black bricks. I can't remember the name of them at the moment, but I think that would be great too. All right, we need to clear out some space in our inventory. Let's toss these torches here, and we do have an ender chest. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Grab a shulker box. All these empty spots right here in our ender chest are all chests that are hanging out on the surface full of stuff. So we've definitely been doing some mining off camera, but it's been for the better of things. Listening to some audiobooks, the Bobverse. I'm really liking those. It's nice. I got through the first one and working on the second one. All right, let's see here. Home is gonna be that way. So let's just diagonally go up. We'll probably end up in the ocean. To be fair, I'm not going to try to figure out my way out of this cave system. Our space would say that it has not been a straight line, by no means. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just head straight up, or diagonal, to get out of here, and then we can start assessing where and what we have for materials. I'm probably gonna have to start baking some goods so that we could start making some block types for our cool bridge. In our portal, which was why this was our second. I wouldn't say our second trip, but this was our main reason was to come down, was to find lava to get some obsidian. And on our other trips, we had ran into plenty of lava, and I just never thought of it until just recently. I was like, you know what? I should make a nether portal. Yeah, well, I haven't been using coordinates in my world to see depth and distance and stuff. So I don't know how far down I am, or far away I am from stuff. Just been kind of figuring out as I go. I was using to like in the Nether before. I think they got it different now, but in the Nether I was using like cake as a compass because cake has like a natural way that when you eat it, it always faces like one direction, or even before you eat it. But like that's how I tell. Like I eat a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, when you eat it and you're looking at it one way, this way would be north, and then that's how I try to figure out like which way I need to go. But I can make those anchors and have like a compass imbued to them, and I do have one now. That's my nether home where my first portal is, and I should be able to follow that compass and make a path back to home. And I'm not too far off center to get back either. So to once I'm in the nether, so it should be a fairly easy straight shot back to from here to the other nether portal. I mean, it could be spot on because and I didn't plan it that way, but oh, there's the ocean. I didn't plan it that way, but we're probably at the same distance away from oh, there's a skelly. Oh, I think I know where we're at. This little cliff face here is we go this way to get to where our little spot is, pretty sure. Plop, plop, plop. Yep, there we are. We don't need any of these guys right now. We'll just head back and let them do their thing. See if we can thread the needle. Third person. Give ourselves a concussion trying to jump through this thing. There's nobody in here. Nice. Okay, so we made it back, and this is where I was going to put the portal right here. I was all ready to go, and I looked through my chests, and I don't think I had any obsidian, so I'm gonna drop this down here, and I guess drop this one here. All right, we'll grab some of the obsidian there, and then drop all this stuff in here. Probably keep one thing of deep slate. And yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here. We could make a better portal, I think. Just start out with this, or do we want to start out with a better portal? I mean, we're making it inside. That's not great. Let's sleep. But it's also spot on the level. So I don't know. Let's see here. Let's give that guy a hard time off the bridge. And oh, I could see I'm thinking that's in the distance. It's a ruined portal, which I probably could have snagged the obsidian from and made my portal here. All right, let's see here. We need to light this thing. Melon seeds. All right, it's going to be in our ender chest. Our toolbox. Yeah, tools and armor. Let's grab the golden helmet and our Bic lighter. And we should rename our golden helmet. Our arrow sweats. Our water boats. And diamond chest plates. Oh, Frostwalker. Okay. Sitting at 40 levels. That could go away real quick. um, Water bucket's not going to do us any good. Our pickaxe is on its last legs. We probably need to go get that repaired. And then, where's the adventure box? It's already out here. There it is. Adventure needs Nether home. So, yeah. I think that's all we need. We have some blocks to save our portal or whatever. And yeah. Let's full send. Yippee yippee ki yay. Alrighty. Yeah, we need a cooler portal than this. It's a shame. Well maybe because I was kind of thinking we would make a house over here, build something this way, something cool off to the side and over here. Um, Maybe we'll move the portal over there, or keep it here, I guess, because it's just a travel way. But maybe do something different or special with it. Not to think. Maybe make it so that it's the front of this, and then we can do a design on the outside of this to make it look like we're coming into something. Like the portal could be like a mouth or something part of the design. Yeah, something like that. I'll think on it as we go. Let's grab a couple bits extra deep slate, and we're done with this. And let's go ahead and that, and 100% make sure that we're clicked on our bed. All right, eat a golden carrot real quick. All right, hold on to your butts. Hold on to your arse faces. Here we go. All right. We are in a scary, angry place. We've got a ghast chilling above us. He's hooting and hollering. All right, let's maybe not like that. But there's lots of blackstone right here, which is perfect. We wanted blackstone. So we need to... Oh, it's obsidian. We need to protect our portal so that it doesn't get blowed up. And so home, like I said, is like a straight direction right there. You can see the compass is pointing right over there. So we'll be able to go this way to get home. Oh boy. Home is across a lake. No way. Is that, it's weird. The world's loading in. I was like, is that a bastion that way? Look at that. Because I thought it was a bastion right there. But now I don't know what to think. It's just things loading in. Hey, what are you doing over there? Slime. But yeah, we got home is that way. We'll be able to snag all this stuff for our bridge in the overworld. Yeah, boo. That's what the ghast is saying. Yeah, boy. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out some space here. Score some basalt. Now, we're not going to get rid of this lava. Normally I would, but we're going to use it for melting purposes. But we have access to infinite smelting here now, which is good. We'll just... Let's see here, let's finish making sure that our slime friend can't hop down on us. And then this will be our stairway up for now. Yeah. So that'll be our little lava spot here. Let's grab these blocks out of the way. We could beautify this later. But I think we're doing good. I think we scored. Yeah. Boop. Put a torch down, even though we don't need it, I don't think. Alright. Well, I think that'll do it. I think that was a pretty good shot at it. Oh, yes, perfect. And we get to end our day with a little bit of rain. Alrighty. You be well. Take care and take luck. And enjoy the things as they come. And find ways to ride that wave and respect other people and how they do things. And don't be like me. Don't be such a tool. All right, later.